Hello everybody, I'm coming to you today to talk about the pronunciation of the names of deities present in the Slavic pantheon. Broadly speaking, this is something that has been on my list to do for quite a while, but it was also recently requested by a member of my community, so I was reminded that this is actually something that is important to put out there. A lot of the times we see that folks who do not speak Slavic languages have a hard time pronouncing the names of the Slavic deities or spirits, and no wonder, because the way they are written is very counterintuitive for people who speak languages from different groups of languages than the Slavic group of languages, right? So what I'm going to do today is provide for you the pronunciation of the names of deities and spirits, mostly deities, through the Polish language speaking perspective. I am Polish, I speak Polish. You need to take into consideration that the names of some of these deities and spirits would be pronounced differently in different Slavic languages. So please do not take this as, a universal guide that would work for all contexts. This is specifically for the Polish pronunciation of the names. And before we begin, I would like to encourage actually content creators from different Slavic regions to maybe try and do something similar so that we can have a comparison. So if you're watching this, please consider, it would be cool to hear how these names sound and how they are pronounced in your language. So for the purpose of this video, I am actually using a Wikipedia page titled Lista bóstw słowiańskich. I'm going to link it below for your reference. To translate it to English, it means the list of Slavic deities, and it's divided into several groups, let's say. So we have the main deities that are kind of recognized all throughout different Slavic regions, and you could say that in some ways they are maybe best documented or most popular and so on. We do have some deities / spirits who are personifications of specific natural phenomena. And then we have deities coming from specific groups of Slavs, so specific regions, okay? So we do have the West Slavic deities, which are the closest to home for me, as Poland is within the West Slavic group of Slavs. Then we have kind of lumped together here the deities from East and South Slavic groups of Slavs. And then lastly, we do have some deities that are kind of not necessarily 100% considered confirmed to have existed historically. There are sources that exist that do reference those deities, but they may be like a one-off or sometimes lacking context, stuff like that. So I will just try to, go through all of those names. I will say each name twice so that you can kind of get the hang of how to say it, and hopefully it's helpful for you. So I will just be going, one after another and maybe providing a picture of the deity if it's available somewhere here, okay, so that you can kind of know whom we are talking about. I will not be providing any descriptions of the deities, like who's responsible for who's the deity of what, and so on. This is not the kind of video. This is strictly for just how to say the name of these beings, okay? Perun, Perun, Veles, Veles, or Wołos, Wołos, Daćbóg, Daćbóg, Swarożyc, Swarożyc, Rodzanice, Rodzanice, Rod, Rod, Dola, Dola, Matka Ziemia, Matka Ziemia, Zorza, Zorza, Jutrzenka, Jutrzenka, Świętowit, Świętowit, Trzygłów, Trzygłów, Radogost, Radogost, Jarowit, Jarowit, żywa, żywa, or żywie, żywie, Prowe, Prowe, Rugiewit, Rugiewit, Porewit, Porewit, Porenut, Porenut, Czarnogłów, Czarnogłów, Podaga, Podaga, or Pogoda, Pogoda, Dziewanna, Dziewanna, Marzanna, Marzanna, Strzybóg, Strzybóg, Chors, Chors, Mokosz, Mokosz, Siemargł, Siemargł, Swaróg, Swaróg, Dziwa, Dziwa, Jaryło, Jaryło, Jutrobog, Jutrobog, or Jutrzny Bóg, Jutrzny Bóg, Lel i Polel, Lel i Polel, Nyja, Nyja, Perepłód, Perepłód, Peruna, Peruna, Dola, Dola. That's pretty much it. I did omit some of the names of the kind of questionable beings that were not related in any way to my regions. I believe that it's best if people from those regions speak about those spirits and how to pronounce their names in their languages. That said, I hope this was helpful. Please let me know if you would like me to provide pronunciation guides for any other types of beings, or maybe plants, or maybe places, or names of celebrations and so on. I'm always happy to help. I would just like to know what's actually useful to people. So do let me know. Hope you enjoyed this and hopefully see you around soon. Bye!